Signs that an Eastern European woman likes you. I will start with a very unusual sign. After the date with you, she has posted flowers on her social media. In so many videos, I have shared with you that yes, Eastern European women, they expect flowers on the first date, and Ukrainian or other men from Eastern Europe, they actually do buy flowers and bring them to the first date. It is a tradition. So if after the date with you, she has posted flowers on social media, this is a good sign. It means that she wants the world to know that she had a date, and a promising one. Nobody will be posting flowers presented by a guy who was rude or who has bored her to death. She will try to do her best to forget about this failure date. And also, when she returns back home with flowers, her family, her friends, they will know that she had a date. And it is always a good sign when a lady after the date actually shares with her friends and with her family the experience that she had met someone promising, someone interesting, and she loved the flowers. And actually, if a Slavic woman has returned back home after the first date without flowers, her mother will probably ask her, like, was it really a date? What is wrong with this guy? Like, was he not well raised? Why is he so rude? Why he didn't present you with flowers? Of course, not all people are active users of social media, and if she hasn't posted flowers after the date with you, it doesn't mean anything. If you have enjoyed the date, I hope you have asked her on a second date. The second sign that a woman from Eastern Europe likes you, she compliments you. She can compliment the place you have chosen for the date. She can compliment your smile. She can compliment flowers you have given her. She can compliment how smart you are, your jokes. These are all the indicators that she likes you and she is interested. You want more signs that an Eastern European woman actually likes you? Let's jump into psychological signs that a woman from Ukraine likes you and is really interested. She remembers all the small details. Let's assume on a date you have told her about your brother, about your cousin, the name of your dog, or some minor details about your work or your everyday routine. And at the second date or at the end of the first date, she asks you questions and she actually remembers your dog's name, your cousin's name. It means that she has decided that this information is important because you are important, and this is why she actually tries to memorize all these details. She has inviting body language, which means she doesn't try to place her purse between the two of you, and she doesn't shy away when you try to sit next to each other, and occasionally she casually touches you. It can be like a simple brush of shoulders, or she can try to touch you while talking. She has inviting body language. She is leaning into you, she smiles, she keeps eye contact. All these are the green flags, which mean that you can proceed courting her. She initiates communication. We all know that Slavic women prefer it when a man starts a conversation, when he texts her first, when he calls her first, when he is the one to ask her out. But if a Slavic woman from time to time is the first to text you, to call you, to start the conversation, to ask you out, these are definitely green flags or signs that she is into you and she is really interested. Of course, you shouldn't expect it that Slavic woman would be like very actively texting you first and trying to lead. At the moment, I'm working with a coaching client, and she's originally from Minsk, Belarus, but she has been living in New York for over 25 years. And after her divorce, she has re-entered dating market, and she told me, like, what is wrong with all these men? We are like all the men. They wait for you to choose the place for the date. They wait for you to choose the time. They wait for you to split the bill, and it is so uncommon for her. And one can tell that after living in States for 25 years, she must be westernized. Yes, in a way she is when she speaks, even in Russian, you can hear by the way she builds sentences what a drastic influence English had on her Russian language skills. But when it comes to dating, she has these traditions and expectations imprinted inside her soul soul. So for her, it's such a huge change of the dating market when a woman can also text a man first, can initiate the date, and she keeps looking for a man who would court her in a more traditional way, like call her, tell her that they are going out, where they are going, what time, and she would just comply and show up feeling and looking pretty and just flirt with him. But if you have met a Slavic woman and you had a few dates, and from time to time she's the first one to text you, to even call you, to send you a picture, these are all the signs that she really likes you. Another sign that an Eastern European woman likes you: she shares her everyday routine with you, so you know a lot about her life. She is sending you pictures of herself, like flowers that you have presented her the other day, or for example just a cute picture of her getting ready to work, or she's telling you that she has started attending this Pilates class, or she has taken this French class or Spanish class, or about her colleagues, about her friends. So she's sharing all these details with you. These are all the signs that she likes you and she wants you to be involved in her life. She wants you to get to know her better. Guys, I hope it was helpful, because there are so many videos in the internet where people talk about the red flags and things to avoid, and people, they label certain actions with red flags and they dismiss great potential candidates and great potential dates. So I think it is really important to talk about the green flags, so that you know what to pay attention at when you go out, to look for these flags, because these are your signs that a lady is interested and your courtship will be welcomed, and it actually makes sense to invest time, effort, your heart into courting a woman who has showed interest. I want to wish you lots of love. We are filming this in München, Germany. Right now is the time to press like, to subscribe to this channel, and also if you want to encourage us, to support us, to produce more content, and if you want to get access to additional content, please consider to become a sponsor. You can press a button below this video. Also, you can request a complimentary consultation with a matchmaker to determine if international dating is something you should consider. If our dating coaching programs are for you, you can also do that by pressing a button below this video. My name is Svetlana Mucha. I am the founder and the leading matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com. I wish you lots of love, and I will see you in the next one.